especially the teachers who are present here, the professors and...
Good morning. Honorable Governor of Tripura, other excellencies, ambassador, high commissioners, chancellors, vice chancellors, principals, deans, heads of department, teachers, students, activists, awardees, media personnel, ladies and gentlemen. Strategies for controlling the population size and explosion, depolluting human mind, providing skill-based training, and introducing neological as well as neocratic approach to the educational governance by providing refreshed training to the teachers and trainers for promoting world peace in the third millennium, by also educating the learners to be merciful and tolerant for promoting spiritually related education and interreligious and interfaith dialogues, for promoting international friendship and brotherhood among nations, for also protecting human rights, especially propagating the ideas of Mahatma Gandhi and other dedicated freedom fighters. We accordingly invite all the educational institutions to dedicate themselves for promoting world peace by having inner peace in their minds. We thank the learned chief guests and other dignitaries who have been deliberating on the main and sub-themes in the forenoon as the afternoon session. May peace prevail on this Mother Earth. Thank you.
Very much it will become a base for also setting out the line of action and set of resolutions and recommendations. Thank you very much. The Ambassador of Venezuela, Mr. Augusto Montiel, we have great pleasure in inviting Mr. Samit Sastry and Mr. Himatri Sohan. Please come this side and Samit Sastry is the grandson of Lal Bahadur Sastry. Of Venezuela, Mr. Augusto Montiel, who is an expert in diplomacy, international relations, and his knowledge about the global affairs as well as the solution at the grassroots have led us to really invite him to present his address just now.
Dr. Trivedi, Honorable Governor of Tripura, Professor Captain Singh Solanki, and Professor Uttaragasth Sharma, and the various members of the highly respected universities, chancellors and vice chancellors who are here present with us. A very good morning to all of you. Namaskar to all of you, dear sisters and brothers of India. Thank you very much for the invitation. Thank you very much for the invitation to share on this special day the Confederation of Indian Universities in the very much enlightened and wise leadership of Dr. Trivedi, has decided to create and honor this Higher Education and Research Summit for a Cleaner World, convening us all here together on this International Day for teachers and for the teaching and the noble activity of education. As we can see, if I may say, as we can see, most of all of the dignitaries that are here with us at the dais are somehow or another the result of efforts in education, all of them have accumulated knowledge, experience, which makes them wise people. Wisdom is a matter of civilization. The accumulation of knowledge and the accumulation of experience provides us all with wisdom. And the wisdom that is needed nowadays around the world is that which can also reinforce the importance of education as the element, the basis for every other aspect of life. Education for the young, education for the children, education for the youngsters, education for the adults, education for all human beings, so that we all learn to coexist, live together, and put our minds and concentrate our efforts in the coexistence of human beings for a better life, for a dignified life. India has put an accent in world affairs by becoming precisely the largest democracy in the world. And Venezuela, the country I come from, the country I am humbly proud to represent, provides India with almost 20% of the oil that India needs for the development of industry, of social needs, of human services that cater for the lives of 1.3 million beautiful people of this great country. And the relationship between India and Venezuela is here explained through a cultural concept which is the Venezuela-India blend. And that Venezuela-India blend brings in education, because to link friendship, cooperation, collaboration, solidarity among nations, solidarity among peoples, solidarity based on the principle of the diplomacy of the peoples, in order to sharpen the possibilities for development and finally for prosperity. As for every family around the world, and of course definitely of our two nations, India and Venezuela, want to flourish and prosper and be the elements of and the objects of happiness and of national pride. In that sense, I would like to thank Dr. Trivedi, and certainly the governor of Tripura, the dear Honorable Dr. Priya Ranjan, the Professor Captain Singh Toktari, that together children, youngsters, teachers will be able to express more and more of the essence of every nation, thanks to information and thanks to the publications that they, with so much consistency, time and time again through the year, make of it their principal task, in order to inspire the world, in order to push and motivate the world to share every time more information. The basis for happiness is indeed more education for more people. So, thank you very much once again, and I would like to leave this message today. The world is today a very shaky place. Interests of different regions and countries of the world seem to be trying to bring back something that we don't want anymore. And that is that one country tries to kick and push the rest, like bullying, around the world. That cannot happen anymore. Countries, since 2 centuries ago, began to gain and conquer independence and sovereignty. Independence and sovereignty are, according to our experience in Venezuela, the essence and the most desired element for any nation, any culture. Independence and sovereignty are what allows us to be Indians, to be Venezuelans, to refresh ourselves every morning around our families and our communities and our states and our regions and our countries. And we all want to remain independent and sovereign. Therefore, in international diplomacy, in the diplomacy that makes it possible for peoples of the world to live happily together and prosper together, according to the principles of the United Nations, we cannot, we shall not, we should not, and we must not accept the bullying around of anybody around the world from any big capital or from any big, mighty military economic power. Therefore, the conscience and the civilization of India and Venezuela will prevail in keeping the future of the world belonging to multilateralism and to the construction of a multipolar world where various countries in which we from Venezuela want India to be part of that, and that's why we do support the idea of India belonging to the Security Council at the United Nations. And then let's all keep together education, wisdom, work, effort for a happy coexistence in society. Thank you very much.
Of the thicker relationship between Venezuela and India, when big powers are not helping you, we are also not small. The small is beautiful, we are together, and India may help you in a way that again you regain your glory, and the way India-Venezuela friendship is growing, we are sure nobody can disturb your country and your government. Congratulations. Friends, now within half an hour, the Honorable Governor will be leaving this auditorium for attending another program. In the meantime, we will have his address, his main speech, the inaugural speech, and then he will be giving awards to selected awardees, but his blessings will be there to each one of you, and the remaining awards will be presented by our learned ambassador. So, बहनों और भाइयों, इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ मैं महामहिम राज्यपाल त्रिपुरा के राज्यपाल प्रोफेसर कप्तान सिंह सोलंकी महोदय को अनुरोध करना चाहूँगा कि वे अपने भाषण से हमें अभ्याहित करें और आज के इस शिखर सम्मेलन का उद्घाटन करें। धन्यवाद।
Honorable Chancellor and the President of CIU, Confederation of Indian Universities. His Excellency Ambassador Venezuela, and other important and guiding dignitaries present on the dais. All teachers, professors, educationists, and other की ये समिट हायर एजुकेशन एंड रिसर्च समिट फॉर ए क्लीनर वर्ल्ड, दिस इज द स्पेशलिटी ऑफ इंडिया, that we do not think of our country alone. Whenever we think of our country, we think for the entire world. देश के प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी 2014 में जब प्रधानमंत्री बने तो 2 अक्टूबर 2014 को उन्होंने सबसे पहले क्लीन इंडिया की बात की, स्वच्छ भारत की बात की। आप समझ सकते हैं कि उनका डिवोशन सबसे ज्यादा किसको है। सबसे ज्यादा डिवोशन उनका फादर ऑफ द नेशन को है। मुझे लगता है कि महात्मा गांधी उनके रग रग में, उनके खून में समाये हुए हैं। और वो यहीं पर नहीं रुके। कुछ ही दिन पहले उनको द चैंपियन ऑफ द अर्थ, it is great reverence, respect, tribute to India by the world. चैंपियन ऑफ द अर्थ उनको डिक्लेयर किया और यूएन के जनरल सेक्रेटरी ने उनको सम्मानित किया। इस संदर्भ में अगर आप विचार करेंगे तो जिस देश को विश्व के लोग ये कहते थे कि ये तो जादूगरों का देश है, सांप चतुंदर का देश है, गरीबों का देश है, पंडितों का देश है, जो त्योहारों के समय नदियों के किनारे इकट्ठे होकर के और अपने त्योहार मनाते हैं, गरीब देश है। लेकिन ऐसा था नहीं। ये तो सबसे पहले 1893 में स्वामी विवेकानंद ने पूरे विश्व को बता दिया था कि देश क्या है, भारत क्या है। लेकिन आज जरा जिस तरह की कल्पना, जिस तरह का कंसेप्शन भारत के बारे में पूरे विश्व में था, आज जरा विचार करिए कि वो भारत कहाँ है। नाउ इन द फॉर्म ऑफ नरेंद्र मोदी, our respective Prime Minister, our country, India, is the champion of the world. तो क्लाइमेट चेंज हो, इन्वायरमेंट हो, रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी, सोलर एनर्जी हो, कोई भी क्षेत्र हो, इवन टेररिज्म, कोई भी क्षेत्र हो, हर क्षेत्र के अंदर he is foremost runner in the world. हर चीज के अंदर वो संदेश देते हैं। और उस चीज को और स्थापित करने के लिए ये समिट फॉर द क्लीनर वर्ल्ड, इसमें कॉन्फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडियन यूनिवर्सिटीज, इंडियन इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ इकोलॉजी एंड एनवायरनमेंट, नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ क्लीनलीनेस, एजुकेशन एंड रिसर्च, आप सबने मिलकर के जो आयोजन किया है, इस आयोजन की जो रूपरेखा बनाई, जब मैं इतनी पुस्तकों का विमोचन कर रहा था, इतने डिग्निटरीज को जब मंच पर देख रहा था, तो मेरे मन में तुरंत विचार आया कि गवर्नर के नाते 1 वर्ष के कार्यक्रम तो हमारे एक ही कार्यक्रम में पूरे हो गए। और मुझे लगता है ये समिट